Hi everyone, my name is Natalie DC. I'm a reader, writer, and artist here to talk about art with you. Yes, I am back from my hiatus to give you a tour of this art journal that I completed between 2018 and 2021 that I filmed in the summer, but because of school and life, I have not gotten yet to talk about it or post it until now. So without further ado, let's get started. So this first page here was my first time ever kind of experimenting with art journaling. I wasn't inspired by anything in particular except maybe Pinterest, as you can see from the little drawings of like the girl and like the little scribbly butterflies and the Tumblr-esque lines, but yeah, just not going into like the substance of the art journal spread as a whole. I really liked how it turned out aesthetically. So the leftmost page here is inspired by the book Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I believe I had read it for the first time at the time of making this page, so I wanted to draw a page out of it. And then the page to the right here is inspired by the book series Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken, so I just drew a bunch of circles that kind of represent the powers that the characters in the book have. Apologies for the glares and the shadows. It was a very sunny day the day I was filming this. So this spread here is actually one of my favorite art journal spreads I've probably done ever. It's inspired by the song Animal by AURORA, and I just love how it turned out. Truly, I don't know how I put together something this beautiful, if I'm being honest. I love the little splatters of red and the gold tape and that hand that I drew. It's probably the best hand I've ever drawn, hence why I'm closing up on it so much. And yeah, I'm really proud of the spread even years later, and yeah, I hope you guys like it too. This spread here is inspired by the song Fear of the Water by SYML. I discovered the song through the TV show Shadowhunters. If you know what that is, it's kind of my guilty pleasure. So yeah, I really like the melancholic vibe of this song, so I drew a bunch of stuff that I thought would fit that vibe, so just like the screen cap from the music video, if you've seen that, and the little tree to the left. Yeah, I like this song, it's pretty soothing, so I wanted to make a page out of it. This spread here is inspired by the beautiful song Cellophane by Twigs. Unfortunately, I can't say that this spread kind of lives up to that song because while I like the leftmost page with like the doodle of like the masks from the music video, I don't really like the page to the right. I think I put too much tape and there's just too much going on. So yeah, I don't really like the spread, but I really love the song behind it. This spread here I really like. It's inspired by the movie and the book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, one of my favorites of all time. So I just drew a bunch of stuff that kind of corresponds to the movie, like we are infinite, we accept the love we think we deserve, all of that. A little typewriter, because Charlie loves tapping away on his typewriter. For these spreads, I always use a bunch of random scraps of paper that I have lying around. I'm very much a hoarder when it comes to those things. But yeah, the leftmost page here is inspired by a line from an NF song, Hang Up My Heart, Let It Air Out. So I drew like a realistic portrait in gouache of a heart, and then with like a little line around it hanging up. And then the page to the right here is inspired by the song How Do You Sleep by Sam Smith. Beautiful song, not that beautiful of a page, but what you gonna do? This spread here is inspired by the book Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I really enjoyed this book when I read it, so I wanted to make a page out of it, so I drew like a little orange spiral inspired by the cover of the book with little turtles on it to signify the title, Turtles All the Way Down, and then just splattered a bunch of stuff that I thought went with the contents of the book, such as the Band-Aid, because the main character goes to the hospital a lot. And yeah, I like this page. It's a bit of a mess. This spread here is inspired by the song I'll Die Anyway by Girl in Red. Lots of splatters of flowers and sparkly paper, and I made this little cutout of a guitar out of cardboard and then made a little pop-up on the page. As you can see, I was trying to show you there. It's pretty flat now, And also, I kind of messed up on a lyric at one point, but you're not gonna see that. This spread here is inspired by the song Another Place by Bastille and Alessia Cara, definitely showing my interesting music taste during this time. But yeah, I don't really care for this page. I like that duct tape part that I did because it kind of goes with the music video, and then the little lyric that I glued onto the page, but other than that, this page is pretty meh in my opinion. This mess of a page here is kind of a love letter to one of my favorite book series of all time, The Raven Boys. So each quadrant of the spread is supposed to represent a different character, hence why it's all discombobulated, a lot of stuff not going together really. But yeah, like the Magician, the Raven King, the Dreamer, and the Jane. Yeah, I tried to make each quadrant of the page look different for each of the 4 characters. And I think I did a pretty good job, like, individually, but together, it doesn't really go together, but I remember I had a lot of fun making this page, so the process, I think, is what matters. This spread here is inspired by the limited series and the book Looking for Alaska by John Green. As you can see, I was very much into John Green during this time. But yeah, I really like this limited series. So I made a bunch of scribbles and like a hand with a cigarette. I think that turned out pretty well, and the little golden bottle caps I kind of glued around the spread. This page here is inspired by the TV show and the book, The Handmaid's Tale. I like the page to the right the most, with like the crumpled up crepe paper for her robe, and then the little line that in Latin that translates to "Don't let the bastards get you down." Yeah, I really liked this book and this TV show, so I kind of wanted to make a spread inspired by it. This is another one of my favorites from this art journal. It's inspired by the song Fever Dream by mxmtoon. It's a really soothing, whimsical, nostalgic song, so I wanted to kind of put that vibe into the spread, so I got the little sparkles and peach tones, and I really like how I composed the lyrics here. I think they really go with the whimsy of the song, and yeah, I'm really proud of this spread overall. I think it really encapsulates what the song is all about, so... This is the complete opposite. I hate this page so much. I'm not going to show it all that much, but it's inspired by the sequel to the movie, To All the Boys I Loved Before. I don't know. I think I had an idea in mind, but it just really did not turn out, so I'm not going to linger too much on this page. This page here is inspired by the song Wish You Were Sober by Conan. It's a very angry, angsty song, so I kind of wanted to put that into this page, so I put a bunch of like candy wrappers and scribbly letters, and yeah, I think it's very chaotic, like the song, and I like the solo cup on the bottom right page, but that's about it. And then this is actually the last spread that I completed in 2021. It's inspired by my favorite book of all time, Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, with my favorite quote, "If nobody is listening, am I making any sound at all?" The spread didn't turn out exactly like how I wanted it to. It's not as, I guess, beautiful as I find the book. But it was my last attempt at an art journal spread, at least in this book. I hope to get back into art journaling in the future in a different book. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the art journal. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try to make more videos very soon. I'm not going to wait too long, do too long of a hiatus. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, week, whatever you're feeling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.